Sorry, everybody. I had to delay some videos again due to multiple reasons, one of which I've been sleeping a lot and I don't know why. Well, we think it has something to do with my medicine, but the other one, my phone's been giving me all kind of issues. And for those of you who've never seen my channel before, y'all know. For those of you who have seen my channel before, y'all know that I do play games on my phone, so that's also been affected. So yeah, so let's get this started. Let's see, let's go with this one. So let it continue.
Gravitational harmonics failing to resolve. Warp bubble stability degrading. Increase output to maximum.
Increasing warp output to maximum.
It's happening again.
It is evident that presently the Resolute cannot achieve warp propulsion.
Since our diagnostics rule out any problems with our warp systems or anything about the ship, the problem appears to be the fabric of space itself.
Space itself? You're saying something about this region of space prevents warp travel?
Prevents it, or can't sustain it.
However improbable, that appears to be the case.
The storm didn't stop us from leaving space dock and traveling here. But could it still be causing this interference with warp travel?
We must follow sound investigatory principles. Do not let an assumed conclusion drive your analysis.
Sometimes we need a little inspired thinking, Mr. Chobak. Captain Solano is on his way back from the negotiations, and I want to have some answers for him when he gets here.
Indeed. Given the facts at hand, we may be able to deploy subspace probes around the ship to construct a clearer picture of the phenomenon.
Around the ship. I'll prep a shuttle.
I like them shadows. No way. So, yeah, this is my first time playing, playing the entirety of this game. Or, I never beat this game, so.
Corresponding to the edge of our warp field. When we get there, I'll deploy the first probe.
Okay. Alright, hold on. I was drinking some coffee. Let me see. Here we go.
Commander Westbrook, the Resolute systems are calibrated to receive the probe's readings. I'm standing by to reproduce the warp field collapse after the first probe is deployed.
Thank you, Mr. Chobak. We'll be in position shortly.
And, Mr. Diaz, do take care in piloting the shuttlecraft. Now is not the time to indulge in the human penchant for joyriding.
If you only knew.
Probably isn't such a fun guy to work for, huh?
I just don't take it personally. At least I try not to.
That's a very mature answer. Shows a
Oh.
positive attitude on your part. Remind me of it when I start complaining to you about the ship's new first officer.
Do it this way. Do it this way. Let's go underneath it. And we're almost there. About 1.5 kilometers, 1.3, 1.2, 1.1. Yeah, I've never beat this game before. I don't know what the ending is like.
This is far enough. Transporting the first probe into position. Westbrook here. The first probe is deployed.
Understood. We are reading it. We are about to replay the simulation.
just can't get a handle on her. Commander Rydek. She rejected my plan to use a deflector pulse against the storm surge. But on the other, she did listen to my advice and use the whole polarity trick to get you through that excursion alive. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with the new XO. I'm sure she's a fine officer, even if we don't see eye to eye. But she didn't go through what the rest of us did. You know that. And it's hard to figure out why she'd be the one Solano chose instead of, well, one of us.
I've heard some good things. You should at least give her a chance.
I'll take that under advisement.
Test is running. Warp field collapse in 3, 2, 1. Mark.
Yes, that's not good.
All right, that is definitely a problem with the fabric of space. We need to get another probe out there.
Here we go again.
With 2 points of data, the Resolute and the probe, we've managed to get an interference pattern. I'm setting a waypoint to a particularly strong area of interference. We'll deploy the second probe there. Listen, I'm going to give you a piece of advice I wish someone had given me. Make sure you're never just one thing. Don't get so focused on what's in front of your face that you lose sight of the big picture.
Huh.
Before
No,
Ryan,
that's very interesting.
Captain pulled
That's
me into
very
the
interesting.
ready room, told me he didn't think I had the people skills to be first officer. What a load of crap.
I appreciate the advice, Commander. I'll make sure I keep my options open.
I don't need to tell you how to operate. You're already well on your way. You're a capable engineer. You're good in the field. Keep up the good work. Who knows? A solid jack of all departments like you could be Commander-in-Chief of Starfleet one day. Hell, Admiral Jellicoe started as a shuttle pilot. And there are places to go in the enlisted ranks, too.
I don't know. I'm pretty happy where I am.
You must be a glutton for punishment.
Huh.
Lieutenant Commander Chobak has been known to take decades to warm up to people.
I would say he's doing a good job, piloting the shuttle. We're almost there, and we have only a few more meters left. Not miles. I think that's meters.
Here, this is close enough. Stop the engines. Deploying the probe. Westbrook to Commander Chobak. We're ready for another sampling of data.
Very good. Running the simulation again. Warp field collapse in 3, 2, 1. Mark.
There it is again.
I saw it. It seems to be directional.
Well, what about the scans? Anything?
Here's the readings in relation to our local space. We've got the Resolute, Atari Prime, and the probes.
All this interference is overloading the sensor buffers. We're gonna have to triangulate the sensors manually.
What do I press?
We got something.
These markers indicate peaks in the gravimetric interference patterns.
Let's see if I can find some more.
What about over here? Right here? Okay, let me move some stuff around because this ain't really working that well. Okay, so there we go. So what about right here? And over here. So let's take this one step at a time. Oh, I'm sorry if if this video comes out a little bit later than usual. Like I said, I've been having some issues. And there we go.
Hold up. This is coming from the moon,
Beam that blocks warp travel.
aimed right at us.
Someone is doing this intentionally. I don't know how they're doing it. It's like nothing I've ever seen.
Why would they be doing this? We came here to help these people, and now we're getting hit by some warp-killing weapon?
Now, look here. Current readings of the ion storm.
These concentrations, they line up with the interference pattern. The storm and this beam, they're coming from the same place.
Carter, whatever petty local conflict brought us here, it's just a small part of something much bigger.
The plot thickens. This is very interesting.
We don't have an explanation for how they're doing this. One thing is clear. This is no fluke.
Thank you, Mr. Westbrook. I want a full briefing when I'm back on board. Solano out.
A targeted weapon that inhibits warp coming from the moon Tau.
That would explain the difficulties my shuttle encountered. More importantly, the tenor of the Hotari during the negotiations.
Here I thought the Illidians would be the problem. Coming to peace talks in a warship. This wasn't supposed to be so complicated.
For all their posturing, every indication is that the Illidians are afraid of the Hotari. They didn't bring their warship as a threat. They brought it because they're scared.
From everything we witnessed, I would say that is highly likely.
But what are they afraid of?
Tylus, the Hotari representative, said she thought they found something in the mines. Galvin and Sidron brought it back to the palace, but they're keeping it under tight security. She's going to investigate it. I gave her my tricorder. I expect she'll contact us soon.
You found an ally.
Why would Tylus help us? Go behind her people's back? It's a fair question, considering.
She's worried that her people are being dragged into something that isn't going to end well for them. She's trying to save them.
That may be true.
She's certainly more likely to help than the other Hotari we've met.
That raises another question. Specifically, what do the other Hotari have to gain in bringing us here, only to make this hostile maneuver against us? There must be some motivation.
Unless they changed their minds between when they asked and when we got here.
Given their indifference to the negotiations, and what we now know about this warp-disrupting weapon, it's almost as if they want to start a war. And Sidron was convinced the only thing the Illidians respect is force.
I would say he's right about that. But at least they know when to hold back.
But that does not explain why they would turn their aggressions against us.
I don't think the Illidians know what's really down on that moon either.
Major Arminta said the revolt defied explanation, that the Hotari miners somehow harnessed the energy of the storm.
Harness the energy of the storm.
Doing that is beyond even our capabilities.
So is a weapon that disrupts warp travel.
There have been civilizations and entities, both past and present, far more technologically advanced than the Federation.
Yes.
And Hotari don't fall into that category.
But that is all the more reason to investigate further.
I agree with him. I'll investigate.
Commander Rydek, sorry to interrupt. We've received an urgent call from Hotari. Queen's advisor Tylus has asked to speak with you.
Put her through.
That's new.
Galvin and Sidron are still with Queen. I've enlisted help to gain access to the room they have under guard. I don't have much time.
I'm not supposed to leave my post.
It's only for a moment. I so appreciate your help.
found something. I'm sending you a scan.
Got it. Tylus, if we needed to gain access to the mines on Tau, is that something you could help us with?
I suppose it wouldn't be easy, but I have to go.
Tylus,
Can we reconnect?
Sorry, Captain. We've lost all contact.
We can only hope she escaped without harm.
It's hard to tell.
we have to help her. Send another shuttle.
We're
Or
not
maybe...
doing anything yet. Not until we know more. Let's see the scan of whatever the hell that was.
Tylus suspects this came from the mines on Tau.
It appears to be of ancient origin, but the markings are unfamiliar.
We can run a full analysis when we get back to the Resolute. But if this came from the mines, then it might be the key to how they got the upper hand against the Lydians.
Then we have to go into the mines.
The Federation would not allow that. We're, after all, sent here to be a neutral party in a peace negotiation. However, we could demonstrate that the Hotari have acted in bad faith, which would enable us to investigate the mines on Tau with full justification. But of course, we would need conclusive proof before taking action. Otherwise, it could put us in a difficult position.
Whatever this artifact is may be proof enough, at least to satisfy the Federation.
Especially if we can show the Hotari are controlling the warp disruption and targeting the Resolute.
We may have a better understanding once we analyze the device. But a mission to the mines, covert or otherwise, is not out of the question. And I will handle the Federation.
I'll go with the mission. I'll do the mission.
As I was telling Carter, I want all the data I can get on this warp problem. And the negotiating team's shuttle has been recording data all the way back from Hotari. Even better than our probes. So pull the sensor and engine ISOs from the Melville when it sets down.
Will do.
I'll join you and Chovak down in engineering to run another analysis after the briefing.
I didn't like this warp problem when we thought it was some astronomical anomaly. And I like it a hell of a lot less now that we know someone is doing it to us. How does it work? What do we even do about it?
What do you say we pull these chips and find out?
Took some damage on the way. That ionic interference scored the hull plating. Might be some micro welds. Let's try pulling together.
All right.
3,
Let's
2,
see.
1. It won't budge. Gotta be the storm damage. We need to... Welcome back. Any excitement down on the surface?
Excitement? No, nothing like that.
Hey, can you hand me the EJ7 interlock? From the toolbox.
I don't know what that is.
Not much use for one on a security detail, huh? Carter?
Yeah, I'll get it.
I'm not gonna show off.
Okay, I'll apply pressure while you decouple the panel.
Here, I'll help.
There we go. Yeah.
We got this.
Open up and say ah.
Thanks for the hand. We have to get these isolinear chips down to engineering.
No problem. You really know everything about these ships, don't you? The tools, the systems. Like a walking Starfleet technical manual.
I thought security was the detail to be on.
Oh.
Now all of a sudden you're interested in engineering?
Just the engineer.
Come on, start pulling chips.
And this and this. And add this. This and this. This and this. This. This and this.
What's this?
Some kind of crystal formation?
Whoa. This substance is a quantized spin crystallization of hydrogen, carbon, and lithium. It's emitting tetrametric pulses at an interval of 3.8422 seconds.
Quantized crystallization isn't natural. I mean, it's only theoretical as a means to engineer matter on a subatomic level. What's it doing?
Oh, well, somebody got their hand on it, too.
Wait. Regulation 364, subsection 9.
What?
Regulation 364, subsection 9 orders that in the case of an unknown foreign substance infiltrating a sealed system, it will be placed in secure confinement before further examination. Retrieve a containment module.
Don't you think we're more equipped to deal with whatever this is?
No. Before anything else, this is a security issue. You don't even know what this is.
Which is why we need to study it.
Once it's contained.
Well, if it's not natural, then someone might have put it there. It could be a tracking device, some kind of sabotage, or even a bomb.
Which is why we need to get it to the containment lab.
Come on.
I can't make an exception. Not even for you.
I agree with her.
I'm still going to report these crystals to Commander Westbrook when we send the shuttle data.
And I will inform my superiors. I'm taking this just as seriously as you are.
She is the CEO for a reason. But the
Never
exam, I
talked
think
about
it's
the
hard.
warp disruption on the shuttle. Now these crystals. Maybe this situation is more than we can handle with just a science vessel. We could trigger a distress call, get Starfleet to send more ships. Or I could send a message to my old CO on the Adirondack. Get some combat-tested vessels. We shouldn't do this alone.
We're at the edge of the quadrant. Help isn't just gonna pop over like we're in Sector 001.
Wouldn't hurt to try.
You talk like you've never had your backs up against a wall before. This is Starfleet. We solve our own problems.
I did the wrong option.
Okay, stand back. Get this to the containment lab. We'll get it set up for you. I'll let you know when it's safely confined.
Oh, we'll be there.
Last thing you want is to study this down in main engineering and have it explode next to the warp core.
Yeah, she's got a point. Then again, I don't want you to throw the idol anywhere because I might find myself floating in space.
Can't have that.
Die.
For a second, I thought she'd gone cold on you. Like she might have changed her mind. But I guess this whole situation has her spooked. Maybe she knows more than us. Or it's because this is all happening so fast. But she usually doesn't scare easy.
Now, you can't tell me you're not a little spooked, too. We all should be.
Believe me, I'm taking it seriously. But Miranda talking about sending a distress call on her own? That's going too far. She was probably just thinking out loud. I'm sure she'll come to her senses. This mission has enough complications stacking up.
We'll get through. You, me, and Miranda too.
Commander Rydek was able to work behind the scenes during the negotiations and make contact with a representative from the Hotari delegation named Titus. She mentioned an unusual artifact of unknown origin being held under tight security within the Hotari Palace, which she believes came from the mines on Tau. Now, this artifact might have a connection to the revolt, to the storm, and to the warp disruption we now know has been targeted at the Resolute. Commander Rydek, if you want to take it from here.
Of course. Tylus managed to infiltrate the heavily guarded location within the palace and sent us these scans using my triporter. It appears to be some sort of control panel, possibly connected to the warp disruption weapon originating on Tau. Of particular interest is this symbol, which we couldn't identify the origin of.
The Federation database has records from a vast number of civilizations. If anyone from Starfleet has come across this before, the system should recognize it.
Cross-referencing with Federation records.
Displaying symbols from Federation database with a 90% probability of match or higher. Select a symbol to further analyze.
Oh, it seems on. Let's try this one. And then let's try one more, I guess. Two more, or how many more it makes us. Got something.
99.2% match.
Got it.
So, what are we looking at?
The design and composition indicate this is a glyph associated with the ancient Takan Empire. Their civilization collapsed over 600,000 years ago, but once spanned millions of systems with a population numbering in the trillions.
Fascinating. The Takan were once the most advanced, most powerful civilization in the galaxy.
Is it possible the Hotari found Takan technology?
I wonder if they even know what they have.
Our knowledge of the Takan is limited. I have only encountered passing references to them.
Actually, I've heard of the Takan.
You have?
Quite impressive, Commander.
Computer, summarize the Enterprise D's discovery of a Takan outpost.
On stardate 41386.4, the USS Enterprise D, under the command of Captain Jean-Luc Picard, discovered a Takan outpost in the Delphi Ardu system. According to the mission summary, an unbreakable energy-draining field was deployed against the Enterprise and a Ferengi ship. The Enterprise was only able to escape after negotiating their release with an entity known as Portal 6-3, Guardian of the Takan Empire.
Unbreakable energy draining field. It starts to make sense.
What else is there?
There's a lot here. Let's take it piece by piece.
Select the aspect you wish to learn more about.
Let's go with this.
What sort of planet is Delphi Ardu 4?
Delphi Ardu 4 is an M-class planet, a barren rocky world with little to no vegetation and frequent ion storms. The giant crystals that grow there absorb energy, but it is not understood how they do so. The entire Delphi Ardu system, consisting of 11 planets, was considered completely uninhabited until the encounter with Portal 6-3.
frequent ion storms. That can't just be a coincidence.
Or this.
There appears to be some sort of restriction order from Starfleet. Computer, explain this restriction.
A Starfleet directive similar to General Order 7 forbids entering the Delphi Ardu system or attempting to make contact with Portal 6-3.
Starfleet doesn't throw up a no trespassing sign for just anybody.
I suppose it makes sense considering what happened to the Enterprise D.
Alright, let's go over here.
Someone from the Takan Empire is actually still around.
Or at least was, 16 years ago.
Computer, what other information do you have on Portal 6-3, Guardian of the Takan Empire?
The entity known as Portal 6-3 is of an unknown nature. A biped humanoid, he was unaware that the Takan Empire no longer existed at the time of the encounter. He was able to control the crystal-based technology of the Takan outpost through apparent telepathy.
Sounds interesting.
It was by his choice that the Enterprise was released from the energy draining field after Commander William T. Riker of the Away Team argued on behalf of both Starfleet and the Ferengi.
Telepathic control of their technology.
As I have said, they were the most advanced civilization in the galaxy.
So down here.
The technology to capture and hold the Federation flagship would have to be unbelievably powerful. Computer, what else can you
That's your
tell us
galaxy class. Thing's
The
huge.
Enterprise D was unable to break free on its own. The precise nature of the technology was never fully understood. Only that the crystalline technology used was beyond the comprehension of then current Starfleet science.
The engineering team found a quantized spin crystal formation in the shuttle you took to Hotari. They registered tetrametric radiation coming from it.
We have Takan technology on board right now.
We might. I'll run a full analysis in the containment lab.
The Elydians should have crushed the revolt. But if the Hotari have Takan technology and can control it, see why they're willing to negotiate peace. For all we know, this will be just the beginning. And we're up against something greater than we can imagine.
There's only one way to find out. We need to see what's down there for ourselves.
I might be able to help with that. We've been able to triangulate the source of the ionic interference and warp disruption to a specific mine on Tau. Engineering used the latest data from your shuttle to pinpoint its origin. There.
So we know where to look.
Commander Rydek's right. We need to know what's down there, what the Hotari are hiding, to better understand what we're up against, and to neutralize it if we can.
Captain, embarking on a mission to the Hotari moon would not be viewed favorably by either side. However, given the circumstances, we are entirely within our rights to defend ourselves.
I just want to make sure this doesn't blow up in our
I
face.
did.
That's why I'm thinking of sending Commander Rydek on a covert mission in Tau. Assuming you're up to the task. It would require absolute secrecy. And obviously, it's not without risk.
I'm ready for action, Captain. Just say the word and I'll be there.
I'll admit, I wish I could go myself. I'm hoping Tyler can accompany you. The priority is to avoid detection. It's a calculated risk. The last thing we need is to get caught and then blamed for violating our neutrality, aggravating an already tense situation. We can't afford any mistakes, which is why I've chosen you.
Yes, sir. I'll do everything in my power to make sure no one knows I'm there.
Good. Of course, you'll have full support from the Resolute. We'll make sure we take every precaution.
Every precaution.
Get in touch
Ambassador
with
Spock.
the necessary arrangements as discreetly as possible.
Bridge to Captain Solano. The Elydians have moved additional ships to the edge of the Hotari system. Current heading is straight for the homeworld.
Understood.
It would seem we no longer have the luxury of waiting. In that case, may I suggest you and I return to Hotari Prime. Doing so will provide Commander Rydek as much time as possible to complete her mission.
Agreed. We'll hail the Queen's delegation from my ready room. We all know what we need to do. Dismissed.
That's some good points. You know, we gotta maintain our neutrality. At the same time, we need to figure out who's using this technology. If it's really one of those aliens, or if it's somebody else, or it could just be a prelude to an invasion.
Where is the crystal formation that you found in the shuttle? I have tasked Ensign Calloway with performing a full analysis of the tetrametric pulses.
Security brought it to the containment lab.
I was just there. They don't know anything about it. Security never checked it in.
Miranda never got there?
She's the one that had the crystal formation?
Yeah, her and the rest of the security detail from the negotiations.
Diaz, Tamaris. Carter Diaz to Miranda Maris.
Commander Westbrook to Petty Officer Miranda Maris. Respond.
Something's not right.
She's still on the ship. She has to be.
Computer, locate Petty Officer Miranda Maris.
Petty Officer Miranda Maris is in the isolinear storage array on Deck 5.
I'll go find her.
Good.
I am sure Mr. Diaz can attend to this on his own.
Wonder why he doesn't want her to go with him. This is not looking promising.
Someone improperly pulled these isolinear chips.
Okay. Well, let's see what kind of can walk over here. This way. Go right there. Let's go up the ladder. Let's inspect this.
Did this?
This is getting more and more suspicious by the day. Let's go with this. Go like that, that's fine. Go up. Wonder what's going on. This is so suspicious. Somebody's down here. I should call security.
What the?
Definitely a security threat right now.
Oh, it's just you. I'm busy right now. Why don't you come back later?
What's the matter? Were you worried it was going to be someone else?
No. I mean, I'm glad it's you. But I'm through here, so I can't stay and chat. I have other things to do. Sorry you came all this way for nothing.
Well, hold on a second. Commander Westbrook said the crystal formation we found in the shuttle never made it to the containment lab. He sent me to find you.
I don't know why he'd say that. I brought the crystals to the lab myself. Whatever he told you, he got it wrong. All I know is where I left them.
Well, if you took them there, then that means we must have some kind of security breach. Those crystals wouldn't have just got up and walked away on their own.
So, report it to security.
I'm telling you right now.
Fine. I'll call it in for you. Look, I appreciate that you came to check on me, but I'm fine. You worry too much. We're on a starship. Nothing's gonna happen to me here.
Miranda, you can be honest with me. Are you in some kind of trouble? The crystals are missing, and now I don't even know what you're doing in here pulling ISOs.
Will you drop it? I don't like being interrogated, Carter.
Excuse me, but he has a whole bunch of rights. This is a major security breach. Let's see, the crystal's gone. Somebody's been messing with the computer chips. And that's awfully suspicious. She's lucky I don't stun her and bring her to security myself.
Tell Chovak
I security
know where the
officers.
crystals are, and let me go about my business. I know we have some things to figure out. I don't have time to stand around and debate with you.
I don't know what it is, but you're hiding something. What's in that storage drive?
It's secure data. It doesn't concern you.
Miranda, hold on.
No. Get out of my way.
What the heck? No. I would be. Hey, here we go. Come on.
So I see you found each other.
You were taking so long, the commander sent us to see what the problem was. Diaz, you were sent here with specific orders, and fighting your crewmate wasn't one of them. What the hell is going on here?
Let's just let them explain.
I'd like to hear that, because I know what it looks like.
There's something seriously wrong with her. She's not herself, I'm telling you.
What does that mean?
It doesn't mean anything.
Well, for one, she was copying data onto this.
This drive is unauthorized.
There are ISOs all over the floor.
And that's why I was in here, investigating this situation. And when Carter came looking for me, we got our wires crossed. It wasn't anything more than that.
Look, I wish I was wrong about this. That I was overreacting. More than anything. But I know what I saw. And it's not what she's saying.
I can't believe this.
I don't know what's going on here, but I think we need to call it into security. She can explain herself in the brig.
Hold on a minute. We don't need to put this on anyone's permanent record. Carter said you're not yourself. If something's wrong with you, we should head to sickbay and the doc will fix you right up.
Yeah, I haven't felt right since I came back from Hotari. I think I should see the doctor.
You two know her? If you really think she's not well, we can take her to sickbay first. But what I know is this is a security breach, and we should treat it as such.
Please, just let me go see the doctor.
She did have a bumpy ride back on the shuttle. Come on, Carter.
I'll take her to sickbay.
Let's take her to sickbay. It's better than the brig, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Fine.
I'll take her to sickbay and take her to the brig.
You two go with her. I'll put this back together.
Maybe I'm doing it in the wrong order. I don't know. I know, let's wander around here. What's this?
Foliage on Tau resembles underwater plant life on Earth. The universe is full of mysteries.
It said, here. That's just, is it just that? Head down here. I don't like the way these graphics look, but I have an old computer, so I'm doing the best I can right now.
Rydick here.
This is Irma. Any trouble getting to the surface?
I'm really starting to miss transporters.
As long as this storm is around, you'd better learn to light shuttles. But if you can find the cause of the interference, we might be able to get back to transporting.
As if I needed another incentive. We both know there's a lot more than that riding on this.
Fair enough. You'll need to get in and out of the mine undetected, so I hope Minister Tyler can help in that regard.
So do I.
And to keep this covert, we'll refrain from contact unless absolutely necessary.
Understood. Rydick out.
Yeah. See what they got over here. And ship. Use control. Alright. We go over here.
The ionic interferences coming from underground. I should find a safer way down there.
Okay, so there's definitely something that's been over here for a while. Oh, is she glitching out?
I saw your shuttle take off. Hopefully no one else did. It's good to see you, even under these unfortunate circumstances.
Thank you for this.
Thank you for agreeing to this. You've already taken risks on our behalf. It means a great deal that you would do so again.
It's for my people. No risk is too great.
Lead the way. I'll fill you in on what we've learned about the situation.
Follow me.
I have to control it.
The device Galvin and Sidron brought back from the mines is being used to control some sort of warp disruption weapon that has the Resolute trapped in Hotari space. According to our readings, the power source for that device is on this moon, at the specific coordinates I sent you.
That sounds impossible. That explains the rumors of the Hotari controlling the ionic storm.
We strongly suspect the device was created by an ancient empire known as the Takan.
The Takan?
Once the most powerful civilization in the galaxy, but they've been gone for over 600,000 years.
It's hard to believe there's something like that on Tau.
Which is why I need proof. If we find hard evidence that Galvin and his allies are hiding dangerous Takan technology, I can convince the Federation to let us intervene.
Understood. We're almost there.
Could somebody be falsifying this information though? And could there be like somebody else that has something big as fakes here? No. This seems like a trap. And bodies, yeah.
That's the mine?
Prospect 614 North, subdivision 20.
It's enormous.
It's one of the thousands across town. The pride of Hotari.
How do we get inside?
The structure that circles the mine has entry points for transporting equipment into the lower levels. They're guarded, but nothing I can't get past using my authority.
Well, that's good to hear.
As long as you can avoid being seen, I should be able to talk my way past any miner. And provide a little distraction for you in the process.
How do I avoid being seen?
You don't use the door. How dare you! Don't you know who I am? I am Tylus Altaris, Minister of Diplomatic Affairs.
That's not
The Queen would be furious to hear you try to deny me entry.
the Queen. But I just...
You just what? Just now realize the trouble you've made for yourself? And who exactly do you think you're going to report it to? Because I'll be reporting it as well, to someone much further in the ladder. You have no authority here. Do you understand who pays your wage? Credited from the Queen's record in this instance. You'll regret everything you said here today. You should have opened the doors the second I appeared before you.
That's not the protocol. I didn't know
Each
you
second you delay my entry, be recorded, processed, and permanently marked on your book. Can't believe this. Does your brain function? Do you speak our tongue? How should a fellow Hotari not understand this? So digging your own grave. I've reached the end of my patience. Escort me to the main.
Tourism.
Now. A wise choice. Lead the way. And be quick.
Oh, we got something over here. That's great. Over here. Right here.
Someone takes their breaks up here. Maybe the same guard who left that window unlocked. I suppose the view is nice.
A corner. Am I picking up anything? Let's see, maybe if I scan these crates. Yeah, I don't see anything. Let's see. I head this way.
Okay. Let's get a look inside you.
Okay. So let's see. Put it away now? No. Must still be something. You. It's all a matter of Joe. No. I want to continue. Come on. Let's see. What else am I supposed to do? Oh, I can press. Wait, I can. I'm seeing whatever I can, and I'm not scanning anything. Okay, come on. What's that?
Full system access. Let's see if I can just... Bingo.
Just scroll through here. Isn't there something else? I can't reach that right. There's something over there, no? I can't reach it. Is there anything in these crates, maybe? Didn't understand them? Can't.
Better hurry. Not sure how long she can keep him busy. Might control the exit door. Need to see inside it. Something in here is keeping that door closed. Got it. Should remove the security check on the door.
Hey, where's this security check right here? Okay, wait, it's Q and E. I'm literally standing all around this thing and nothing's happening. You are doing anything? No, I don't want to exit. Let me try it now. This thing. No. You stand directly in front of it. I'll open this. Come on, open. Open. You's not doing anything, and you's not doing anything. The only thing that's lighting up is the. Let me just slowly do this. Ew. Are we all supposed to stay in the crate? Is something? Stop pressing escape, yeah. I'm literally scanning everything right now, inch by inch. Probably this thing though, but I can't switch scan modes. I know my keyboard's working, so that's why I wouldn't be walking without it. See. Maybe there's something I'm missing. Let's see. Let's go with this. No, that doesn't work. It doesn't work. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. Let's see. What can I do? Maybe that console down there will help. Wait, well, what's this? I seen something. I thought this was a shadow. Why are those lighting up and not anything else? That's two. Go back over here. Let me see what I can do. Or maybe there might be something right here. Yeah, looks like there's something right here. Alright. So I gotta head down this way. Here. go ahead and right here. And right here. And over here. And over here.
I didn't come here to educate an imbecile on royal protocol.
Of course not, Minister.
So I will be about my business here, and you will take yourself out of my sight.
Huh.
There you are.
You really let that guy have it.
It worked, didn't it? I'm used to having to throw my weight around. Hard to get anyone to listen to you otherwise.
I'm impressed. I didn't know you had it in you.
There's a lot you don't know about me. Underestimate me at your peril.
The catwalks were booby-trapped.
Galvin and Sidron have gone to great lengths to keep out the uninvited. Well, we're inside. Where do you want to start?
The ionic interference is coming from below us. We need to go deeper.
That lift goes down, at least to the changeover station. We can't use it without DNA authorization from one of the guards.
I have an idea, but we need a few samples of DNA from the miners who work here.
Samples?
Fingerprints, sweat, blood.
Which will trick the machine and get us control of the lift.
That's the theory. Let's test it.
Let's see. Over here.
This facility doesn't seem well maintained.
Over there.
There's DNA on this console, but it's only partial. I can't use this.
Maybe because we're outside.
The weather out here could dilute any DNA samples.
What about inside that structure? That's where the workers spend most of their time.
Good idea. An Lydian console.
All the managerial technology in the mines is Lydian.
So they can keep an eye on their investment.
That's how it is.
Anything else? No. I'm about to take a little break in a little while. What was that?
Wow, that is a lot of DNA. I should look for the most concentrated spots.
Let me see if you want.
I can use this.
Okay. So we can use that now, so let's put. Oh, wait. Incomplete, okay.
DNA sample. It's only partial, but a few more should do it.
Do more. So with this.
Almost looks like coffee. Almost. I'll have some Ractigino when I get back to the ship.
Oh wait, I pressed the wrong button on it. There we go.
Not concentrated enough. I should try somewhere else.
Over there, okay. Over here. What is this?
If they eat in here, it's likely there's some DNA in the room.
Yeah, I got this, but I want. Yeah, I got this.
Otari must be tough on the inside, too.
See if I can, I can't scan anything right here. Can't scan anything right there. Can't scan anything right there. And that. See. I didn't scan up there, I don't think. Let me see. Okay. Guess I can use this. Wait, right over here. I didn't get right here.
Hygiene clearly isn't a priority down here.
Wait, over here.
Not enough. Gotta keep looking.
About right here.
This'll work.
Alright.
Good. That's another I can use. Just need one more sample.
Question is from where? I'm gonna just walk around with this. They got something green over there. Here. Okay. And is that it? She did just say one more, but I'm just being cautious.
There's gotta be stable DNA here.
Incomplete.
That's enough to make the DNA profile. Time to go back to the lift.
Are we heading, what, is it this way? Yeah, we're heading this way.
You're not coming inside?
There are some things I'd rather not smell.
Ah.
Yeah, I think the lift's over here somewhere. It's right here.
What's in all these containers?
These contain mining supplies, tools, energy packs for machinery.
Shouldn't mining supplies be inside the mines?
It is troubling. If the workers here aren't mining,
us to go out on that. Ready to initiate lift. What does this do?
Do you think we could just find a way to climb over this?
Possibly. The console on the lift itself is locked by the same system that locks this ramp.
No shortcuts then.
I'm sure you can figure something out. It worked.
Theory proven.
I'll get it started.
Ready?
Yeah, after this, I gotta take a little break. Just want to see what this leads before I take my break.
We'll be okay. I've survived worse than this.
Well, I haven't. But I'll put my faith in you. For now.
There we go.
Jara. Stay back. There's a guard at the station. We'll have to hide.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
You watch your tone with me. I'm Tylus Altaris, Minister of Diplomatic Affairs. I speak for the Queen herself.
This is a restricted area. No one gains access without the approval of Galvin or Sidron.
Wait.
US Gawad Abawencha.
Are you all right?
I don't know.
Are you injured?
No, I thought if I could talk my way through like always, I'd be fine, but I'm a diplomat. This isn't what I do. I've never even fired a weapon. This is just... It's real now. I wasn't ready for this.
Tylus, you can do this.
I don't see what you're basing that on.
All you've shown me so far is an iron-willed determination to save your people. I don't expect that's changed.
No. No, it hasn't. My authority has never been challenged like that. It meant nothing to him.
So we should assume any Hatari we encounter from here on can't be reasoned with.
Agreed. The only loyalty they have down here is to Galvin and Sidron.
Can you switch over the lift?
Guard should have a scan card that will allow us to operate the switch.
Let's see.
That's some serious armor.
Conditions in the mines are harsh, even for Hotari.
A gun?
An Illydian disruptor.
I assume the miners took weapons from the Illydians before they fled the mines.
That explains some of how the uprising happened, but not enough.
Should we take it with us?
No. My phaser is more efficient. Unless you want it.
Oh no. Weapons aren't my thing.
There we go, right here.
Got it.
He's not dead, is he? He's still one of my people, and I didn't come here to take Otari lives.
My phaser's set to stun. He'll be perfectly fine, just unconscious for a while.
Let's see. We don't have that sort of technology on our weapons.
Good to know.
Yeah, most species don't. In the Star Trek universe, a lot means most species don't have a stun setting. I get down when it's soft.
The energy readings are emanating from this tunnel. It's sure to be guarded in there. Stay low and follow my lead.
Fascinating. Simply fascinating. But I'm gonna take a little break and be right back, guys. Y'all won't even notice, but I gotta pause recording to allow my equipment to recharge. Okay, guys, I'm back. Today we're gonna be reading from Fun and Garden Video Games. We're on page 348. We're gonna be reading John 12:46. But before we do that, we got two paragraphs I want to read to y'all. Okay, so we are on December 13th. Like I said, it's on page 248, sorry. Entering a dangerous dungeon, a dungeon or cave for the first time in a video game is both nerve-wracking and exciting. We know what I know that I am about to explore a new place typically holds upgraded items and unique weapons, but it is also unfamiliar and uncomfortable. The darkness is not my friend, as the same darkness that hides new treasure also appears new enemies, traps, and potential and pitfalls. This level contains the darkness that is typically dangerous, unless I bring a source of light with me to illuminate this space and to safely and to identify the safe and to identify the secrets it contains. Even as believers in Christ, we may experience moments when we feel like we are fumbling around in darkness, looking for answers. But we don't have to stay in in that place. During the dark times, we must press ourselves even closer to the light of Christ, spending time with Him in prayer and intentional exploring Scripture for guidance. He will light up our unfamiliar place, and that He will light up every unfamiliar place that He is invited into. When we are in His presence, is the pathway ahead will begin to become clear, revealing the reason He sent us light into this dark place in the first place. John 12:46. I have come as a light in this world, that whoever believes in me shall not be in darkness. So yeah, so basically, we need to follow the Word of God, and we need to study the Word of God, and we need to really, get to know God, get to understand Him. We really need to do that. We do. Really need to do those things. We know. We know. We know. And listen, there are times in your life where you're gonna question God, I believe. There are times in your life where you're gonna wonder, why did God allow this to happen? Why did God allow that to happen? And sometimes we know the answers right away. Sometimes we'll never know the answers. God works in mysterious ways. But anyway, let's go back to the game.
Is that all dilithium?
Not all of it. We excavate large chunks of rock that contain varying amounts of dilithium ore. It's sorted and processed at the collector ship above.
That looks so fake. Is there anything over here? It looks so fake. This does look so fake. Let's head this way. Somebody's watching us.
more guards.
Take that as a sign we're getting close.
I'll get a closer look. Looks like they've improvised a barrier.
Yes, we must be getting closer.
We need that particular card, don't we?
I'm afraid so.
We don't have time to wait for them to finish whatever they're doing. We'll have to try to keep low and sneak past them.
I'm starting to see the utility of a phaser.
I wouldn't stand a chance against all three of them. Can you open that door?
Not without that scan card.
I don't like our options here. I have to get us that card so we can open the door.
How? If they detect you, Galvin and Sidron's followers are clearly willing to kill to protect whatever is in this mine.
Hey, I'm trained for this. I'll be fine.
What should I do?
Avoid being seen. Stick to the edge of the room and meet me at the door.
In cell sessions, there are enemies that be down to catch you. Okay?
Analysis in progress. An intruder. You, stop.
Avoid being seen. Stick to the edge of the room and meet me at the door.
And
I wish the Olympians would come back. I need the target practice.
guys, yeah, I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. I cannot move. I can't move. Oh, I turned off my, I don't know.
They saw my power. Problem solved. They're terrified of us. Until the plan is complete, we're going. But get back to work. Complete the plan.
Let's try that again.
Avoid being seen. Stick to the edge of the room and meet me at the door.
This time don't walk right by. I walked right by him. I don't know what I was thinking. I guess. Wait.
Those arrogant Lydians have no idea what's coming. Lydians will try something else. They saw our power, our result. They terrified us. The plan is complete. We're golden. Then get back to work. Complete the plan. Processing. Anyone who prevents our destiny should be eliminated.
And this way. Can't have any further that way right here. Let's get this right here.
How long is Galvin going to make us wait? I'm not worried.
I'd
Just let us
melt if
run
I went through there. Keep moving.
We've been waiting for so long. Patience, brother. We'll get our chance. It's inevitable after all.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, here. Thank God. Thank God she made it. Let's see what's inside here. How about the way the thing is? Are those lasers?
Stop!
What?
Motion sensors. They'll trigger an alarm. We'll be found.
Invisible to the naked eye.
They could be anywhere. How will we get through?
I have an idea.
Stay close.
Stop!
What?
Motion sensors. They'll trigger an alarm. We'll be found.
Invisible to the naked eye.
It could be anywhere. How will we get through?
And off of the tricorder. Hey. I supposed to couch. That sounds so making. Ouch, just a little bit longer. Huh. Somebody's been here. Federation office in here. Oh, this side.
This?
It's where the uprising started.
Maybe it's just in that Federation office. I don't know.
Otari don't do this. We defend ourselves, but we don't kill on this scale, this level of savagery.
There's no such thing as a bloodless rebellion.
Yeah, I agree with her.
I don't know if we should keep going. So much death. I don't want to end up like them.
Don't freeze up on me now, Tyler. We can do this. We're almost there.
You're right. Lead the way.
Whatever happened here, it made the Elydians abandon the mines. Let's find out what they're so scared of. Otari and Elydian, both sides, took a beating.
Let's head over here.
The Hatari fortified the side of the room opposite the door. It's a good tactic, but a few crates aren't going to stop fully armed Elydian soldiers. How did they win?
It says they won.
Is this the effects of an Elydian disruptor?
Yes.
Disruptors are cruel weapons.
You mean like phasers? Yeah, they're pretty cool too.
From the blast marks, it looks like the Elydians had far greater firepower.
It's pouring down right now outside.
Tylus.
What?
What kind of weapon did this?
This is like nothing I've ever seen or heard of. My people don't have a weapon that does this.
Maybe they do now.
Can you tell me?
grown up on origin not in. See, can I put it away? Is there something else here? Definitely something else here that I'm missing. What else am I missing? Come on now. Wait. Maybe something else in here? Maybe something up here? Hmm. Maybe, something down here? Wait, what else am I missing, man? Hey, yeah, we got that. Impartation. Hmm. Hey, we got that one. Make sure that this is set up right. Let's see, what else am I missing? Why is that glowing red? I guess it's because there's blood on there. What else am I missing? Huh. Down here. And that's just ground being a bit glitchy. Yeah. There is one further up here. Am I missing? Down here, no. Down here, no. What else am I missing? I'm missing something. I'm trying pressing 2. I'm pressing number 2 as well. Maybe that's that radiation that's emitting that I'm seeing. Oh, there we go. For some reason it worked now. Wait, did it? Is it because I pressed? Oh, it's because I pressed X, okay. It's out of the ordinary right here. And all the biological thing. Right there. That is different. Or hearts, all stopped and bone, or feeding, or.
What an awful way to die. This must be why the Elydians are so afraid. Technology that surpasses their own, in the hands of the Hotari that they've lorded over for centuries.
Where did this weapon come from?
Well, the crystals are giving off tetrametric pulses. If I set my tricorder to search for that frequency, it'll lead us right to the source.
Okay, green means good. I'm gonna go investigate what's over here. Right here.
The Elydians shot to kill.
But if they killed him, why was he shot in the back?
Oh, you're right. The shot came from the side the Hatari were defending.
We don't kill our own. He wasn't just caught in the middle.
killed by the same crystallization as the Iridian.
Whose side was the killer on?
Oh, yeah, I gotta know I got something.
Think they parked this here on purpose?
One way to find out.
Need any help?
I've got it.
See what they got. Now that's interesting.
This concentration of tetrametric radiation has never been recorded. Whatever they're hiding, it's right through here.
Wonder what it is. It's gotta be that some type of weaponry or something.
This feels strange.
The crystals are increasing, growing outward, replacing the soil.
It's like an infection. A parasite. Growing inside town.
Incredible.
This is definitely not Hotari.
I'll be right back, guys. Okay, I'm back, guys. Sorry about that, but yeah. Looks like you got an interface with this.
Somewhat resembles a transporter pad.
Somewhat it just resembles. Anything interesting on this side? No. Oh, guys. Yeah, I'm back. I'm doing a video and it stopped coming. Sorry about that again, man.
What are we looking at?
It's made of the same crystalline material as the rest of this place. But I can't tell much else. Might be some kind of sleep mode. I can't analyze this further unless it starts working normally.
Maybe we can turn it on from somewhere else.
Hopefully. Let's keep looking around. Look familiar?
It's almost identical to the console Galvin has hidden in the palace. It looks like a control surface.
We came from that way, so we must be headed this way. I see something. Kind of a symbol. What is this? I see something on the ground.
Crystallized lithium compounds. Its internal structure is extremely ordered. In fact, the states of these crystals on a subatomic level suggests a storage device of some kind. Energy levels are both stable and ordered, like information. Some of them appear to be depleted.
What kind of information would you deplete?
Over here, they got some stuff. Right. And right here. 2.
Why are these all over the floor?
Yes, that's a good question. I was saying something. I empty sides or aside.
This suggests there's some type of complex life form contained within each crystal.
Life form? There's something alive in these tiny crystals?
That's what it says, but hard to imagine how that's possible.
Oh, right here, okay.
Our science division will have a field day with this. We need to study it on the ship.
You make it all the way back over there? Is there anything else we can do right here? Let's talk to her.
How are you holding up?
I knew Galvin and Sidron were dangerous. Now I know they're more powerful than I could have imagined. But the worst of it is knowing they got there by turning our people against their own. They look different than the others.
These haven't been depleted yet.
This place feels wrong.
I'll get what I need, and we can get out of here.
Thank you.
Tricorder, let's go with 2. Let's go with this one. Yeah. Back up a little bit at least. Wow, over here, can we do anything right here? Okay. You definitely have power to this because I'm seeing some weird symbols right up on the wall. Maybe if there's some power somewhere. Let's head back this way. And let's head back over here. And is there anything else for us to do over here? This looks like a mapping room from Star Trek The Next Generation. Not a mapping room, the observation room.
Is it too convenient that we found this place unguarded?
There's an old Earth saying about never looking a gift horse in the mouth.
What's a horse?
Never mind.
But we didn't head here, I don't think. I don't think we head to the left. We went to the left. Let's go over here. Over here. We got something over here. Looks like these are some hieroglyphics.
Can your device read this?
They can roughly translate the words, but we don't have enough Taconian language on record to understand how it's structured.
Oh well.
Focus and energy to perform. Okay, what am I missing?
What is it?
The device's primary function is to transmute lithium into this quantized crystalline compound. Possibly for the creation of weapons.
Do you think one of these was used on that Iridium in the tunnels?
Such a cruel weapon.
Huh. That's not good.
Jara?
I see it.
What's happening?
Someone turned it on.
There's no one here. Maybe the device I saw in the palace can send a signal?
If that's the case, we may not be alone for long. Let's hurry.
I say we run. And they put the tricorder away. Change this. Scanning, but trying to scan whenever I can. I'm missing. I missed. Let's see. I want to do something right now. And what am I missing? Green is not showing anything. I think it was something down. Hold on.
This can't be right. It's putting out almost 50 zettajoules of energy.
I assume that's a lot?
Enough to power this entire quadrant. This amount of power, the kind of radiation it's putting out, it's the cause of the storm. The warp disrupting being, all of it.
What do we do now?
We get back to the Resolute. They have to know about this. Come on, let's... Quickly. We have to hide.
I guess I press shift.
Quickly. We have to hide.
Oh no.
I demand you let me go.
No need to complain. You're about to receive a gift beyond your wildest imagination. If anything, I consider it an honor.
What is that? What are you doing?
You'll see soon enough.
I can influence the course of the negotiations. I can make sure the Hotari get the end of the bargain.
So can I.
Okay, hey, I'm gonna end it right here, folks. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, guys. And as always, if y'all have had blessed, say peace, pass that blessing on to somebody else. Bye.